Hey Internet, I'm the Cow Says Moo, and you're watching the first adventures of Dr. Moo, episode 17, a Let's Play Minecraft 1.2.5, with a whole ton of mods installed. As you can see, I'm still here, here again, at my Chick-O-Matic that I made last episode, and I've got a few chickens in here. What I've been doing is I've just been going out and flying around and finding animals. I found a small herd of sheep over here. So I'm just coming over here and finding just any animal and dragging them back over to the Chick-O-Matic. There's a pig down there. We'll grab him. Grabbing him with my portal gun here. Come on. There we go. Here, piggy. This won't hurt a bit. Flying him back over here to my Chick-O-Matic. And it's a heck of a lot easier than trying to gather just eggs at this point. And sure, I could probably go back and transmute some eggs in my condenser or something, but this is a little more interesting, I think, so I've been doing it this way. And we'll drop them off in here, and then I've been getting my Philosopher's Stone. And if you trigger with R on a critter, it'll turn it into another critter of the same type. So since he's an animal, it'll turn him into another animal. Pretty awesome. I've got a little wheat here, so as I've been getting more of them together, I've been trying to feed them, get them to breed, get a couple baby chickens in here. So looking pretty good. I'm starting to get a little supply. For the time being, I've turned the kill timer up to like 1800 seconds, so that's what, 30 minutes? Just so I'm not killing these very, very often. I'm trying to just build up my supply at the moment. And of course they're laying a few eggs, which are going into these deployers back here and popping them out, trying to make more chickens that way, because I've left that system running. But for the time being, I'm just going around and picking up animals and transmuting them into chickens. So I'll do this for a little while longer and be back in a few minutes once I'm ready to head back down to the sorter room, and we'll start automating a few other processes in my automated system. Some smooth stone and wafers and brass and that sort of thing. So I'll be back in a bit after I've got a few more chickens. Hey, so it's only been a few minutes later, but I decided I spotted this and wanted to clarify what it was. I'm just laying out some basics for some rail tracks. As I said, this is going to be kind of the automated farm area over here. So I'm going to put some rails out from this part of my house over here. And then I've got another one going out this way and then connecting over here to this. And this is going to be just like a nature preserve. I'm going to build up some trees and maybe put a lake in with some fish and that sort of thing. So it's just going to be a little preserve. Anyway, I wanted to show those because I figured you probably spotted them when I was flying around and wanted to explain what they were. So I'm going to go back to some chicken creating, and again, I'll be back once I'm ready to start working on the sorter. Oh, it looks like I've got a dungeon right here near my house, so that's awesome. When I'm ready to go dungeon exploring, I can just go right here to this one. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I'll gather some sheep and start turning them into chickens, and then I'll be back in a bit. Hey folks, I'm back. Looks like I'm getting a pretty good supply of chickens in here. I think I'm just going to let this process for a while. Let them keep laying eggs and the deployers keep chucking them. Let this number continue to grow. Maybe to double its size or so, and then I'll turn the timers back down a bit. So I guess it's time that we can go down to the sorter room and start working on some of these non-automatic crafting table, but still automatically crafted items. Smooth stone, that sort of thing. So I'll meet you down in the sorter room in just a few. Hey guys, so I'm back here in the basement of my sorter. Just trying to figure out what exactly I need. I think we'll start with just a few electronic furnaces. We'll automate the production of smooth stone, of stone wafers, and refined iron. So first off, I'm going to need some electronic furnaces, and I've got 3 iron furnaces here that I'm going to turn into them. to make electronic furnaces, you just need electronic circuits and 2 redstones. I've added electronic circuits back here to my automated crafting table system, so I'll just request those. Electronic circuits, 3 of them, please. Thank you. And then I've got redstone, so let's go ahead and make my electronic stoves or furnaces. There we go. And these buddies are going to need power, so I think I'm going to run power just through this wall here. I need to figure out how to get up to my IC2 generator with it, but for the time being, I think I'm just going to carve this out here and run my cabling behind it, and we'll see what we can do once we get once we figure out where exactly this power is coming from. But for the time being, this will do. I'll probably have to go back one further here, because I don't want it to be visible when I'm running things, obviously. So there we go, that'll work. So we'll place down these electronic furnaces. There we are. And we could probably put this one back here. I wonder how it's... Oh yeah, it should be fine. We can do cobblestone and then regular stone going down to each one. So none of them should be touching inappropriately. No bad touches. So what we're going to do is we're going to put... Let's see, I think I'll carve this out too, because I'm going to need the room here. There we go. I'm going to put crafting pipes on the front of each of these. And as I said, when you're doing this sort of thing, you're not going to be able to just import the recipes. You're going to have to manually go in and tell them what the inputs and what the outputs of them are. So in this case, we're just turning cobblestone into smooth stone. In this case, we'll be turning smooth stone into 2 stone wafers. And in this case, we'll be turning regular iron ingots into refined iron ingots. Perfect. And then we'll, as I said, get some stone pipes and some cobblestone pipes. Wait for these to come on down here. So with all furnaces, items have to go into the top and come out of the front. That's why I've got them set up like this here. So we'll just run these down, and then run these down. And then we'll use this other one. Which do we use? We were using stone before, so we'll use cobblestone for this one. And now they won't connect to each other, and we'll be able to run them down here. And then put this here. This here. And this here. And that'll be able to pass back up. And when we request them, it'll pop back out. Awesome. So now all we need to do is figure out where the power is. So maybe we'll go upstairs for that. Probably easiest to head upstairs. And try to figure out where this power is coming back out here. There's power right there. And that is right here. Where do we want to run this thing? We've got water and stuff around here, so I don't want to go breaking too much. Let me get my ring of flight out here. My Swift Wolf's Renegale. Alrighty. Blulectric wire there too. How are we going to manage this? We'll just dig all of this out real quick. Okay, I think I can probably get it to go down through here, underneath these pneumatic tubes. That should work. So we'll send it in right here. And this is at 252. Cool. So we'll come back here behind this wall at and dig over to 252. A little further than I really wanted to go, but, you know, it is what it is. 54, 53, 52, it looks like, right here. Dig on up, and yeah, right there. Uh-oh. Looks like I broke a wire here, though. Dug too far up. That's alright, I can fix that. What is that? Maybe we should turn this off and take a look at it. We'll turn off the sorting system. I'll be back once I've kind of got it figured out a little bit better, and I'll show you what I've got. Alright, so I got this cable running here. I had to rewire this red alloy just slightly, but it wasn't a big deal. And we'll bring this on down here, and we should get energy coming to our furnaces. There we go. Wow, yeah, this is a long ways, but that's alright. That's why I'm using the glass fiber cable. I knew it was going to be longer than I really wanted it to be, but there we go. And now these guys should be getting power. Yes, they are. Sweet. So that should be good to go. We should be able to request smooth stone, say now. Craft smooth stone. Awesome. We'll just do one and watch it come on down here. Maybe? Smooth stone? You coming? Oh, I must have already had some smooth stone in the system. That's not a good test. Let me go on upstairs and pull the smooth stone out and we'll take a look. Alright, I grabbed some smooth stone out of the system. Hopefully that got all of it. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like we don't have any there. So we should see cobble. Yep, go over to the furnace. Start getting cooked up. Actually, these top ones, I am mistaken, need to be logistics pipes, because that is an intersection, of course. Come on, let me pick that bad boy up, please. Thank you. So let's get some regular logistics pipes. I don't think I have any, so I'll have to request them. Zoom! All kinds of craziness going on. You're still going down the default route. That's good. And logistics pipes coming back out. There we go. There we go. And I need a lighter gray one on here. Here we are. And let's pull what we've got in this furnace out, because I think we kind of botched it there. There we go. Maybe put just one of those back in there, let it finish processing. Sometimes when you interrupt the processing, it's not very happy with you, so I'm just going to let it go. Ah, there we go. And we've got smooth stone came popping out of the system. Awesome. Let's try it one more time now that we've got that logistics pipe issue figured out. What happened there? Oh, it went in through the front. Why did it go in through the front? The closest place would have been to go straight down. Well, maybe we can break these. I don't really want to run it over. But for the time being, let's give that a try and just see if that works. Alright, one more try here. Put that cobblestone directly in there just to make the system happy again. Alright, give it one more try here. Something weird's going on. Why is it not going in to the top? That's where it should go. Stone's coming down and then going the wrong way. It's coming in here and going into this. Alright, well, let me play with this for just a bit and I'll figure out what the problem is. Alright, so the problem is these crafting pipes are smarter than I am. You don't actually need to pull them out of the front when you're using a crafting pipe to auto-craft these things. You can put them in the top and it'll take it right back out the top because it knows what should be in there. It's basically got a sneaky pipe type functionality built into it. So if I go one smooth stone now and come on down here, you'll see it drop in. Joop! It's cooking up and it'll pop right back up and probably do some fancy maneuvering, but it'll come out. There it goes. And there we are. And so now if we request, say, wafers, I think I've got some wafers in the system. Let's request 10 refined iron just to make sure we cross our threshold there. There we go. Popping down into it. It's cooking up. One of them will come out here in a second. Ta-da! There we are. Awesome. So our electric furnaces are working. Next I want to do some Blulectric furnaces to get red alloy ingots automated, blue alloy ingots, brass, and the wafers. So I'll make up 5 Blulectric furnaces. Let me gather the components for that and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've gathered most of the components I think I need, but we'll double check. So what I'm wanting to build, as I said, is the Blulectric alloy furnaces, and I'm going to need 5 of them. So we'll look here. I've got 5 bricks times 5, so 25 bricks, 10 iron, and 5 blue alloy ingots. And I think I had plenty of all of that already, so perfect. Here, we don't need that anymore. Let's get my philosopher's stone out as a crafting table. There we go. Iron, and that. 5 Blulectric alloy furnaces. And I'm going to start just from this end down here. 3, 4, 5. And leave these 2 in the middle open for other furnaces, whichever way I want it to go. And I neglected to connect my power first, but that's okay, I'll get this. Actually, these want Blulectric power, not glass fiber, so I'm good. I just had a brain fart is all, sorry. So I'm going to need to get my Blulectric down here now too. The Blulectric was over here as well. How do I want to do that? I think I can get it right there, actually. I think run it right along the top of this. That should work. Alright, so let me get some Blulectric cable, and we'll start running that one. I'm sure I don't have enough, so I'll probably have to make some more. Let's see. Well, I did have plenty of blue alloy ingots, though. Blulectric, yeah, 3. That is nowhere near enough. So let's grab my extra blue ingots, which I had a bunch of, yeah. And I'm going to need some wool. Yep. Is that wool or snow? That's wool. I neglected to count, so I'll just grab it all. How many did I have? 9? Oh, actually, I think 27 will be okay. So let's whip up some of this stuff. $36 more? Yeah, that should be plenty. I hope. We might not be. We'll see. So I'm going to have to cut out these, I guess, to be able to place them. What? Oh, I must have put my climb star in my bag. Yeah. Need that climb star. Good doctor, you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. There we go. So I'm just going to run this blue alloy wire right down through here, and then I'll cover it back up by the right along the top of the wall here, and we'll cover it back up. So I'll be back in a bit once I get this run. No need to watch me do it. Alright, I got my cable run all the way over here and down the wall, and then just underneath here, connected to all these furnaces, and it looks like they're starting to get a charge from the battery boxes that I had over there. I had quite a few, so that was a good thing, I guess, so we don't have to sit here and wait for it. Let's go ahead and close up this area, I guess. I don't need this room under the floor anymore either. There we go. And that'll go there, and for the time being, I'll just close those two up, and they should be good to go. I think I should be good over here as well, so I'll close these up real quick. There we go. Cool. Oh, and up in the ceiling here. Just that one and these two. Awesome. And then I've got the ceiling over there to do as well, but we'll get that done in a bit. We'll connect these guys with some stone and cobblestone pipes, just like the other ones. Let's see, this one's stone, cobblestone, stone, cobblestone, stone, cobblestone. So right here, cobblestone, cobblestone. And this actually looks pretty cool too, alternating colors. It's not really essential because of the logistics pipes, but it looks good, I think. And then we'll put our crafting pipes here. We'll need to make just a couple more of them, it looks like. I need 3 more, so I think I sent my gold or my glowstone back already. So let's grab 6 more glowstone. Where's my glowstone? Why can I never find glowstone? Redstone. Glowstone. There we go. Jeez. Don't know why I can never find that one. Cool. That's 3 crafting pipes. Awesome. And then we'll need to teach these the recipes. So we'll have to figure out what the recipes are and get the components for it. We want blue alloy ingot for 1. So that's going to be 1 silver and 4 nickelite. So we'll request that from our system. One silver and 4 nickelite. And then we'll do the same for the red, which is 1 copper and 4 redstone. Get those two sorted out here. Four and 1. And as you can see, it doesn't actually use up the components when you're teaching them, so that's pretty awesome. And then we want doped wafers. So that's going to be just a silicon wafer and 4 nickelite. We'll get a silicon wafer out of here too. Oops. There we go. Blue. And then we also want to teach it brass, which is copper and tin, but I don't remember in what degrees or what ratios. We want 3 copper and 1 tin. I have 1 copper, so that should be okay. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And that is not tin, that is silver. That would not work. 1 tin. Cool. And then I just need to get the resultant ones out of my system to teach it what it ends up with. I don't know if I've got everything I need. So let me whip one of each of these things up real quick and I'll pop them in and then we'll come right back. Alright, got everything all finished up and cleaned up. As you can see, I've got all my components still in my inventory and I taught them to these furnaces. And then I went ahead and cleaned up the floor and ceiling over here too. Ta-da! So let's go ahead and request, what do we want to request? Some brass? Yeah, brass will be useful for quite a while. Let's just request a bunch of brass. I think I've got some in the system already. 7. So yeah, let's request 8 brass. Ta-da! Going in, cooking up. Sweet, looking good. Power level's looking pretty decent. And they file up, and these guys should head down to the default route and get sorted back in the system. Perfect. That's awesome. So it looks like we've got everything working here. We'll throw these back in. Since I've got my power back on, I will go ahead and turn this back on. There we go. And get that out of my system, get that out. I'll leave these here for the time being because I think I'm going to do more work down here. Something else I want to do is I want to upgrade the speed of some of these items, especially the furnace and the macerator. To do that, I'm going to need an overclocker. Upgrade, here we go. And that takes coolant cells, which are made in an extractor with water cells, and water cells are just an empty cell. Empty cell is 410. So there we go, 410. I think I'm actually going to teach my system this, so we'll just head down, because those cells are useful for other things too. So we'll grab 410 out of here and teach my system how to make, that's 10 right there. Cool. And of course I got rid of my glowstone again. Let's see if I can find it this time. Hey, look at that. It's right there. Alrighty. Cool. Let's go ahead and just request 16 of those. May as well. There we go. Should be 410 floating down here, and there they come. Ta-da! Now we'll go fill these up, and you can just fill them up by just right-clicking on them with some water. You don't need to actually do the bucket recipe. So I'll head on out here. Actually, I'm going to want water down here eventually, probably. I think, maybe. So let's just go ahead and make a infinite water supply. I've got my Evertide amulet on me anyway, so it's easy. There we go. Empty cells. Click, click, click. Empty cells stack. That's good. Alright, we'll take these upstairs to our extractor. Actually, we only have one thing the extractor's doing. We may as well go ahead and put it in our sorting system. There we go. And then now when I pop it in there, they should come out and get automatically sorted to that. Let's see. What's going on here? Are they not going there? Oh, I've got tin dust in there. How the heck did I get tin dust in there? I have no idea. Well, I'll throw that up there. I had a sticky resin in limbo somewhere too, so we'll just get that thing processed. And then my water things should be coming in here. There they come. They're bouncing between. What the heck are they doing? Alright, just give me a second to figure this out, because apparently I got the system backed up somehow. So, give me a sec. That was weird. I turned the power off, and the water cells went straight to the extractor. So, I'm not quite sure what was going on there. We'll just let them process now, though, because they're going through the extractor and getting pulled out into the system. These water cells, once they're done, I don't think they stack, these coolant cells. But I got plenty of room in my sorter system, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll see if they stack here. There we go. No, they don't. Cool. That's fine. Let's have a look-see at this recipe again here. I need 3 of those. So I've got 15, so we'll get 5 electronic circuits and 10 copper cables. I taught my system copper cables too when I taught it the electronic circuits. over here, because those are kind of core components of industrial craft. So I taught it to the system here. Copper cables, electronic circuits. Cool. So let's get 5 electronic circuits. And 10 copper cables. There we go. Shoo. Make up some stuff for me, please, because I don't like doing it myself. I did notice that I had a couple comments suggesting I put a crafting table 2 or 3 in here. And I've used it before. It's an awesome mod, but I actually really like using these automated crafting tables. It's just fun to whip up the logistics system. At some point, if I ever decide that I'm going to leave Buildcraft out, then I definitely would put the crafting table 3 in as a mod instead. But for the time being, I'm good with this. And then let's go ahead and request as many of those coolant cells as we have now and get started on these. 6? Hey, that'll work. Cool. So let's whip these up. There's 1, and pop those up there, and there's 2. One thing I might also make... Do I want to do it? Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I was going to show you guys that using these overclockers makes these engines or machines use more energy, and just trust me, it does. I'm not too concerned about showing you every little detail. This isn't necessarily supposed to be a tutorial, it's just a let's play. So using these overclocker tools definitely does require more Industrial Craft 2 energy. More so than the same percentage of speed that it increases it. So say it increases it 10% by speed, you're going to use 20% more energy or something like that. I don't know the exact numbers, but it definitely does use more energy. So I'm going to throw those up there for starters, and we will get some more of them here. There we go, there's a couple more. Probably going to want even more of these, but I at least want to show you the difference in speed. So maybe I will actually pull these out for the time being. There we go. And whip up these last 2. That I've got already. Alright, and head down and grab the last 3 coolant cells, make the 5th one. There's 2, where's the last one here? Should be 1 more coming up. There it is, last one, awesome. There we go, 5 overclockers. What do I have? I've got cobblestone, that'll work to show off how quickly this thing goes. If I were to just put cobblestone in here, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, about 6 seconds. So now let's pop these 5 overclocker upgrades in there. And obviously faster, just noticeably faster right away, boom. So that's how these overclocker upgrades work. They speed up the process, make it use more energy. I've got a bajillion things of energy over here I've just been wasting at the moment because this has been processing. My MFE is totally full still, so I'm not worried about the energy loss or the increased energy cost. I just want things to go faster. I want my sorting system to not be backed up every time I go on a nice big mining run. So I'm going to make even more of these upgrades. I'm going to put I think I'm going to leave 5 in here, and I'll put 5 in here. And I might go downstairs and put 1 or 2 in each of the electric furnaces down here too. So that's like 10, 16. Yeah, we'll go with like 16 more upgrades. Nah, maybe I'll just do 10 more. I'll just do 10 more upgrades and just do the ones upstairs for the time being. So I'll do that off camera. There's no need for you to watch it again. So I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so I got those other 10 overclockers done. They're all up here in my electronic furnace and my macerator and my extractor. So they're all set. Next thing I want to work on in here, I think, is I've got quite a lot of diamonds. I'm generating a lot. This thing's generating a ton. My cobblestone isn't really generating all that much. I think I want to do something else with the cobblestone overflow rather than put it into here. And what I'd like to do is use a recycler to make some Industrial Craft 2 scrap. To make a recycler, I need a compressor, which is just a machine block, electronic circuit, and some stone. So we'll head down and get that whipped up. 6 smooth stone. An electronic circuit, 1, and a machine block, which should also be taught to my system somewhere. There it is, machine block. Looks like I need to cook up some iron first. That's cool. It's going over there and doing it. It's awesome to see. Pew, there goes 1. There goes another one. Awesome. Alright. What else was there here? From the recycler, I need a little dirt, need some refined iron, so let's request a couple more refined iron, so I've already got those processing. And some glowstone. I don't have any on me. How many did I need? 2 or 3? No, just 1. So 3 dirt and a glowstone. Cool. So we should be waiting on the machine block and a couple refined iron. There's 1. We'll just scoot on up here, and there we go. So the first thing we need is the compressor. So that's going to be the circuit, 6 smooth stone, and the machine block in the middle. Awesome. And eventually I'm going to want a couple more compressors too, but that's alright. There's the compressor. And here is the recycler. Perfect. Yep. Alrighty, so now let's pop upstairs and take a look at what I've got here and decide how I want to do this. I should probably turn this off. Let everything finish up its running. And decide how I want to do this. I've got all this other overflow stuff that won't overflow often, but when it does, I think I want it to still go into this condenser. Because it's stuff like this sort of thing, which is worth more than 1, which is probably worth putting in a condenser, as opposed to cobblestone, which is only worth 1. So how do I want to do this? Well, let's break here. There's a little bit of visual bug sometimes when breaking pneumatic tubes. Don't worry about it. I've got more pneumatic tubes here somewhere. There we go. There we go. See, it disappeared. I think I'm going to scoot this over one, which means I'm going to let loose a torrent of diamonds, but that's alright. Sweet, there we go. I'm going to have to repaint my black one, but that's not a big deal. Alrighty. Do I have enough room here for what I want to do? Because I kind of want... Maybe I just want to back this whole thing up one or two. Yeah, let me figure out exactly how I want this set up, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I think I've figured out how I want to do this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put my recycler right here. And I probably should have placed that before I broke it, but that's okay. We'll put this back here, get the recycler out. There we go. And it definitely will take some power, so I'll have to figure that out in a bit. And we'll run my tubes here like this. Like this, I guess. And I think this is going to work. I haven't actually tested this, so hopefully it does. And then I'm going to put my ender chest here. But I won't do it yet, I guess. I am going to need 2 filters. One to pull scrap out of the recycler, and then one to go here to pull cobblestone as it's passing by into this part instead of dropping down in the condenser. So I taught my system how to make filters because I use quite a few of them, and they require a piston, which is always kind of annoying. So let's grab a couple filters. Should be all kinds of stuff going around here, including a couple red doped wafers. Yeah, there they are. And those are the slow parts, so we'll have to wait on those. And they'll pop up and then come on over here. And there we go, a couple filters. Sweet. One filter will go right here. And obviously that's not the right direction. And the other one will go right here. Let me get my screwdriver out of my bag here. Turn this guy around. I want you to be this way, please. And I want you to be that way, please. You, I want only allowing cobblestone. And then I'm going to need to get these guys a pulse. I think I've got pulses right there. So, yep, there we go. We'll just come back here and continue that. You're probably going to end up needing a cover of some sort, but that's alright. I can manage that. Let's see, where are you? Right there? Yeah. That's where I'm going to want to send my red power, or my red alloy cable. And then this one, I will just dig under the ground and get red alloy cable, and I'll also power up this bad boy with something from, actually, you're getting power. Where's yours coming from? Right there. Awesome. So we'll just snag that one's right there too. Easy enough. So I'll hook up these machines. No need for you guys to watch me hooking them up. I've just figured out where they have to go, but now I'll just actually do it, and I'll be right back. Alright, I think I've got everything all set up here. I've got the filter up here with a pulse. I've got this filter here with a pulse. You've got power. Yes, you have power. Alright, I think I'm good to go to give this a shot here. We'll turn it on and see what happens. Alright, here comes the cobblestone. Alright, where's the rest of the cobblestone? Come on over here. First one went down into the condenser. Oh, you're bouncing out of there. Oh, you know what? I just want this filter here to be a pass-through. I don't want it actually to be powered. Yeah, there we go. So this filter, we just want to be unpowered, and we just want it to go whenever it can here. And it sounds like that must be the recycler. That's a funny sound. I don't think I've ever played with a recycler with the Industrial Craft sounds on. That's a crazy sound. Anyway, let's pop up here. And get rid of these, because I don't need these. After all. There we go. I closed this up, didn't I? That's alright. Let me over here. Don't need these. Do need that one over there, though. There we go. Wow, that's some crazy ass wiring I've got there. Could probably clean that up just by putting this one in right here. There we go, much better. And let's see if we're getting any scrap. Since that was the whole point. Hey, scrap. And it's popping out and going into the sorting system. So I should be getting some scrap down here in one of these chests. There we go, scrap. Awesome. Looking good. So I will clean up the rest of this place here, and we'll figure out where we're at for time and what else we want to do today. I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, so I've got this all cleaned up here. Now I just need to decide how I want the scrap to go. Or where I want the scrap to go. At the moment, I think I'm going to put it into this chest, but obviously I don't have enough yet. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to want scrap to go to green. But I don't want to do it yet. I just need it to generate more scrap for me, I guess. So I'll just turn this on and let the scrap go through for a while. Yeah, and then, so what's going to happen is eventually this chest will fill up with scrap and it'll come here, but scrap doesn't have an EMC value. If I put it in here, nothing happens. So what I needed to do was put it in the filter, so it'll come back here and just get re-recycled. So if for some reason my scrap chest gets full, which that's a hell of a lot of scrap, then any scrap that is made will just come back through here and go back into the recycler, which it can do, and just be re-recycled and have a chance of being turned back into scrap. But it's about a 1 in 10 chance or a 1 in 8 chance, so it'll just keep processing, which is fine. It's a little wasteful, but it'll work for me. So I think for the time being, I'll just turn this back on and let it run. One thing I do want to do is create a few more overclockers for this. So let's just head down Yeah, we'll make a few more overclockers, I guess, for it. Head down and make those extra overclockers. And then I think we'll wrap it up because we're at like 55 or so minutes. So we'll come down here. 15 of these, please. Thank you, auto system. Come down and get some water here. Alrighty, and run these up to the extractor. Oh, come on. Steps. You're a doctor. You can handle steps. Just pop these in here. And then we'll... Oh, actually we need to turn this on, don't we? We'll turn that on. And get our 5 circuits that we need for that. And we need 10 cables. We might be running low on rubber, but it looks like we've got enough for this, so that's good. I'll have to start getting a rubber tree set back up, or rubber tree farm set back up again. Alrighty, there we go. Cool. Let's get this going here. Here's one. Here's one. Here's one. And then we need the last of the cells here. It's a really funny sound up there. I kind of like it, actually. Some people complain about the industrial craft sounds, including me. I've done it before. But overall, I think I like them. They add just a little bit of ambience to the ambiance to your warehouses and stuff. It can make recording over them a little obnoxious at times, but that's alright. There we go. Now we're going to fly through them here. Cool. Why aren't you processing? I probably accidentally cut it off back here. Yep, there we go. This process moving again. Sweet. You're all full. You're looking good. You no longer have stuff sitting in you. Perfect. Looks like everything is running. That's awesome. I started filling up this chest here with scrap, and so as I get more here, I'll just keep filling that chest up until I've got at least one in each slot. There it is. And then I will teach my sorting machine over here to put it in green instead and remove this cover, and we'll be good to go. Otherwise, I'll get cobblestone going into here, and obviously I don't want that. That's pretty counterproductive if what I'm trying to do is get rid of the cobblestone. So cool. Looks like everything's working. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. We did quite a bit of stuff downstairs in the sorter room, getting some automatic crafting set up with cooked items, and also a few more automatic crafting tables set up. And then we came up and set up a recycler for our overflow and taught it to do just cobblestone while everything else is still going to our condenser to be turned into diamonds. So that's pretty awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and you'll be back next episode. In the meantime, have fun and keep mooing.